Dude, stop talking to these guys right now. Don't say a fucking word to these guys, dude. Just keep your mouth shut. I can talk. It's a free country.
You say any words to him, you're going to jail.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll beat it. You want a lawsuit? This is freedom of speech.
Okay, we're trying to conduct an investigation.
Freedom of speech. I can talk.
You can do what you want, but
I can talk.
our investigation.
I can talk. First Amendment. Nazi. Fucking Nazis. This is Naperville, guys. Everyone knows Naperville under DUIs. We're on Ogden and Columbia. This is what Naperville does. Everyone knows. They do DUIs. This is how they get their money. How do you think Naperville got to be Naperville? Guess they're not at Topgolf. They're not at White's. This is what Naperville does. Taxpayers of Naperville. This is your tax dollars at work. If you guys are at the Village Hall next time, let your mayor know. You want to know what your police officers are doing. This is what they do. They take black people, they pull them over, they threaten them, they take their money. I think Naperville's #1 in DUIs. I'm going to have to put that in my... Anyone want to put that in the chat? Put that in the comments down below on Naperville's DUIs. Anyone ever get a DUI in Naperville? Anyone get pulled over for being black in Naperville? Or being Hispanic? Or leaving Topgolf? Or smelling like marijuana? I know I have. I used to live in Naperville. Yeah.
Just watch them, I guess.
All right, you little twerp. Are you done? You're done, you little twerp? No more. Traffic stop over.
You're really pushing it, buddy.
Dude, traffic stop
You're
over.
Really pushing it. Keep going.
I'm not going nowhere. What do you think this is? Dukes of Hazzard or something? Get going? What do you think, your boss hog? Get going? You had your space. How much space do you need? You need toilet paper? You need Vagisil? You need to clean your vagina a little bit?
We're doing our investigation.
There's no investigation. It's over. I gave you
Okay,
space.
he's going to finish up.
I gave you a
and then
lot
we're
of
gonna get out
space.
here, okay?
A lot of space. Naperville. Naperville. Didn't that guy, were you the guy who the guy jumped out of the car and tried to stab?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Naperville, there was a guy who jumped out of a car in Naperville and tried to stab a Naperville police officer. You don't know about that? It was about 3 years ago. How long you been here?
Long enough.
That's not a good answer. How long have you been here, Daltrey?
Long enough.
Long enough. How about since 98? I lived here in 98.
Not that long.
Not that long. No, you don't got hair on your balls for that one. But you got a blue line flag, so I got no respect for you.
That's fine.
Zero.
That's fine.
You're a thug. You're a jackboot thug. You're basically what the SS were in 1939 Poland. If you study Nazi Germany, when they invaded Poland in 1939, everyone had to submit to them, even the Polish. Even the Polish became SS police officers because they were so scared. You know, they came in and just said, "You listen to us." Why do you think they had to put armbands on their arms? It made them easier to identify.
Okay.
So wouldn't it be easier to put armbands on us to identify us?
I'm not going to engage in that conversation with you.
Is it over your head? College educated? Where'd you go to college? You're not gonna tell me? Nope. I could find out. I'll pull your jacket.
Go ahead.
You don't want you to tell me where you went to college? Criminal justice. I took criminal justice. I took criminal justice. I took weightlifting. I took American history, Latin American history. God, look at this fucking guy.
How are you?
Woo! Do you work out?
No.
I gotta see those tattoos before you go. How much do you bench, bro? How much do you squat? Come on. Come on. Tell me. I used to lift.
How long?
This guy loves his job.
Who?
You.
I love being a
I know you do. Like it just radiates. It, oh, you're not helping people. No.
I do.
What have you done to help people? Crickets. What have you done?
That gives me an opportunity to talk.
Okay. What have you done to help people?
Well, one of the main things I do here, I'm huge on mental health, and I like to help out people who are in crisis, and I specialize.
Can you give me an example, sir?
I'm not going to give you names.
Nope. See, I know. I'm not asking for a name. I'm just asking for an example of you helping somebody.
Okay, I've helped out dozens and dozens of people.
Well, then that should be very easy to give me one example.
You're not allowing me to speak it. I would like to speak fully, but you talk over it. That's all.
You know, sometimes adults, we kind of talk and we converse. It's not that we're rude. That's how we conversate sometimes.
I got you. So, did you want me to tell you? Or?
Yes.
I've helped out a lot of people who want to kill themselves and bring them to the hospital and follow up with them in their life. And that has a lot to do with this job. And that is very satisfying in helping people. And later in life, when 2-3 years later, they find you and they send you messages and letters saying you saved my life, that means a lot to me and all these people in this department. That's helping people.
You have a specific instance of these.
I'm not giving you a specific
I'm not really asking. I'm just saying, but you have specific instances where you help people that were
yes.
borderline suicidal, and you kind of helped them and veered them towards safer.
I have helped a lot of people who are suicidal. Yes.
Okay. I have too.
And that's very important to me. I take that stuff very seriously, and I take pride in that in this job.
Are you a hockey fan?
I am not. No, I'm a huge White Sox fan.
I'm a Giants fan. I ask if you're a hockey fan because there's a stat in hockey that's kind of related in life to me. It's called a plus minus. Okay. It means when you're on the ice, is there more scoring when you're on the ice than off? So
you said there's more scoring on the
ice? Yeah, whether there's an assist or a score, or whether even if you didn't score, if you're on the ice, it's called a plus minus. So what I'm saying is, what's your plus minus? Do you think that plus of you helping those whatever people that you're saying that you help? What do you think the minus is of all the people that you've tormented and taken money from and extorted and taken their money and maybe falsified a report, or maybe pulled over a black person, or maybe pulled over a woman who couldn't afford maybe their payments? Do you think the plus minus of that person that you help, do you think that's more a majority of the people that you've actually put in bad predicaments? Do you ever feel bad when you're walking away from a traffic stop that you're actually really hurting people more than you're helping them?
Have I felt bad in this job before is what you're asking me?
Yeah. I mean, I think do you have guilt? You know, a lot of police officers commit suicide, and I believe that's one of the main reasons why. One, alcoholism. But two, I think they have a lot
of people commit suicide due to alcoholism, not just this.
Well, and alcohol.
It is high in this profession.
It is.
That,
yeah. It is very. Actually, I've caught quite a few police officers who are in trouble.
People need help.
Yeah.
We're not immune to it. We're humans too.
So how come there's not a lot of police officers who get DUIs? How come there's police officers who give other police officers ride home when they're drunk? How come there's other EMS workers
I don't know what officers you're talking to, or what story, whatever you're talking about.
Right. It's kind of hypothetical, but it is true. I mean, you guys...
They're hypothetical and ambiguous situations. I don't know specifically what you're talking about.
I've known extremely sexy women who've gotten rides home from police officers coming home from the strip club. So,
I've never seen that in my life.
Trust me, you've never seen them. I'm just telling you.
Okay.
In my 48 years on this planet, I've known some shit. I've done some shit. I used to work at a strip club a long time ago. So, yeah, we're just tired of with you guys. You guys back each other. I saw a blue line flag on him, so... I'm pretty sure when you're pumping those weights and you're like, he's right here. Yeah.
Yeah, because we're police officers.
No, that's a disgusting display. I mean,
respectfully disagree. That's all.
No, that's the most horrible. You're a gang. That separates you from everybody else. The line, the blue line flag. What does a line do? It separates, right? It separates from me to another.
In layman's terms, what a line does,
yeah,
it separates, yes.
Yes. So what you do is you separate, and that's why I'm here, because I used to live out here, and I know how racist.
You have every right to record. That's
and this little twerp, this guy's a little fucking twerp. Look at him, man.
I'm gonna head out.
All right, man.
Stop. I don't want to block the roadway.
No, I'll see you soon. What was your name?
Officer Cunan, Justin.
Cunan.